direction. Dan Geltrude on all of that. You know, Dan, it is interesting that, you know, the vagaries of technology stocks notwithstanding, anything promising on the virus front, whether cases are stabilizing in some regions or we're seeing that things are looking better across the globe, you know, it can be punctuated by distinctions here and there. But you get news like that that's promising on top of vaccine news that looks very encouraging. That the market does like to hear, right?
Yeah, that's huge news, Neil. I mean, let's face it, we are really not going to have a full economic recovery unless somehow we have a major breakthrough as far as developing a vaccine. And from what we know about vaccines, it takes years to get there. Now, we have literally put this on full steam ahead. You have the smartest people literally in the world trying to solve this problem. And not only will there be a huge economic and market breakthrough if we do get something developed, let's say, before Election Day, but the political ramifications can also be significant.
You know, the president was saying once again today, tweeting and both in an interview with Axios yesterday, that Joe Biden gets in there, you can kiss this market run up and come back, goodbye. And that's just a fact. He stands by it, says that all that ends. Now, others who are not so politically smitten one way or the other say, well, when the other guy is talking about raising corporate taxes at a minimum, that's not a favorable market development. Where are you on this?
I am not in favor of more taxes, Neil. I don't think that's the formula for economic prosperity, and we already know that the market is not going to like it. Joe Biden is talking about increasing taxes, new taxes, $3 trillion over a 10-year period. Now, maybe that doesn't sound like a lot because of the way we've been spending, but there's a reason for that spending. That spending is related to economic stimulus because of the impact of COVID. When we're talking about taxing to that level, and I think we'll probably tax less than what we'll spend, take on more debt, where does this end, Neil? Eventually, you have to pay the piper. We just can't go on like this. Taxing the rich is not the answer. There is not enough wealth
Dan, no
out
one's paying the piper, right? No one's paying the piper. And the reason why I'm saying that is I know Republicans are bemoaning all the spending that's going on. Well, they've had control of things, too, and they've not really done much for that. I think it's a fair and balanced rap against the parties that they don't seem to care about all of this spending or now contemplating still trillions in more virus relief. I'm wondering where this all leads.
It doesn't lead to a good end, Neil. Look, there is no way out of our deficits and our debt other than cut spending and raise taxes. Now, the raising taxes part seems to be something that the parties, one way or another, seem to get around to. But making cuts in spending, nobody's for that. Both parties have done a terrible job. Doesn't matter who has Congress. Doesn't matter who's in the White House. Spend, 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 run up the debts. Where does it end? Neil, I don't know. Where do we go at this point? Is 30 trillion the cutoff? 50 trillion? Your guess is as good as mine.
All right, we'll see what happens, my friend. Thanks for outlining it. Dan Geltrude on all of that. Again, the Dow still holding on to gains here, and a lot of it is based on continued good economic news. We saw it on the housing front. We saw it on the factory